Welcome back guys to GTS-Tech. This time we are going to do a nice quick video, and the scenario is we have an organization that has multiple departments but a different requirement for licensing. So where you'll see this is in a multi-license environment. So say some people have the E3 licenses, some people have the E5 licenses, as they have a requirement for that additional functionality. And what we're going to do is automatically assign those licenses through dynamic groups. So let's start. Hopefully we'll do this in one take, and that'll save me some editing time. So the first thing I'm going to do is create two dynamic groups. Now I will say I did try this last night and I was unable to get a PowerShell to create this, so we are going to be doing this this scenario through the portal only. So the first thing we'll do is to do Active Directory. Again, if you don't have the symbol on your desktop, the easiest way to get into that is through the top. So we'll go through Active Directory, groups, and we are going to create a new group, new security group. Let's do that. Name of the group, and we're going to call it BD team. And group for this description, probably don't need to put a description in. Assigned dynamic user. Owners, we always put ourselves as owners, make sure that we keep control of that. And then the add dynamic query is going to be add an expression, choose a property, and we are going to have department. So in department we are going to choose or equals, and the next one we're going to have is BD team. Value is BD team. Okay, so that's the first one. Put it there, save, and then create. And then we're going to create a second one exactly the same way. Security, enter the name, and this one is going to be IT team. So IT team obviously will have the E5 licenses. Your normal users, marketing, may have the E3 licenses. That's probably going to be close to our scenario. Dynamic users, again, for myself being the owner of that. And then in the query, again, we're going to use the property department equals, and in there we're going to say IT. And we're going syntax, save, and create. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at those groups. So let's go back to default directory. Let's go for groups. So we've got IT team and we've got BD team. So we open those up and we look at the licensing, and you can see no licenses assigned. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to assign a license. Now the only license I have on here is the Active Directory P2 licenses. So I don't want cloud security, I do want Azure multi-factor authentication, and I'm going to give them that. So that is what I'm going to give them by default. And this is the BD team, so multi-factor authentication, perfect. So that's going to save that. And then what we're going to do is go back to our groups, and we're going to go to the IT team, and I'll go back to licensing, and we're going to assign those licenses, but we want them to have everything. Okay, so we're going to click on that. Perfect. So now we're going to create our new users. So go into users and we'll just do new. We're going to cover guest users later on. So we're just going to say Batman. Name is Batman. First name is Bat. Last name is Man. Very original. Auto generate the password. Into the groups, we're not going to bother because it's going to be dynamic. This one's yes, usage, job, department. So in this one we're going to have IT, and then we are going to create that one. Is everything done in there? I think so. The second one we're going to create, new user, is going to be, let's say Batgirl. There you go. Let's capitalize that. Batgirl, and then name is Bat, and name Batgirl. Struggling this morning. Batgirl, Bat, last name, girl. There you go, auto generate. Again, usage location, everything's the same, and we're going to go department is going to be BD team. Okay, create, and then we create. Excellent. So what we're going to now do is just see if they've picked up. Now, this can take 15 minutes, so let's just quickly check and see if Batman and Batgirl have got their licenses. So Batman being in IT, if we look at licenses, no licenses found yet. So let's quickly look into groups, and we will see IT team, members, no members yet, which is the reason why. So what we're going to do is give it 15 minutes, come back, and I'll show you when those groups have been populated. Okay guys, enough time should have elapsed now, so let's go and take a look at our groups. So looking at the groups, first of all we'll look at the BD team, and I know I've spelled BD team wrong. It's a very early morning start. We can see we've got one owner, we can see we've now got one user. So let's take a look at the members. So this is Batgirl, so it's got the appropriate licenses assigned. So Batgirl has a license for Active Directory, 2 out of the 4 licenses, and they are inherited through the BD team, which is exactly what we want to see. So she has the P1 and she has multi-factor authentication. That is good. So let's go back to the groups again. Let's go back to BD. Let's double check that that goes across. Excellent. 2 of 4 license changes have been applied to all users, which is a good thing. So back to the IT team, we have one member here. So let's take a look. Should be Batman, which it is. And we look at Batman and we look at licenses, and he has the P2 active, 4 out of 4 licenses or parts of that, and they're inherited through the IT team. So we can take a look at that. It comes across all 4, perfect. And then we just look at the group itself. So look at licenses, and you can see 4 out of 4. So the only other thing that's probably worth looking at is when it comes to the operators, when people build rules. So in the exam, be very careful when you see contains. So when it starts with or contains, and you're looking for capitalization there, so be very careful, because some things, if they're capitalized, do not count. So make sure you read up on the Microsoft Learn sites and understand that process fairly well. Okay guys, that is it for the video. Hopefully that's been some help. If you have any comments, please leave them below and I will do my best to answer them. Please remember to subscribe, to like the video if it's been of help, and to press the bell icon, and then that's going to alert you when I next put a video up. Good luck if you're taking your exam soon. You take it easy, take care, and speak soon. Bye.